couple. That combination makes no sense. That combination makes no sense.
Of course it do make sense,
That combination makes no sense.
but not for you.
I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports. I had
Shoot.
Nothing.
That's enough.
Okie doke.
Okie dokie. Where do this doorway lead?
Various medical supplies. Looks like no patient is admitted at the moment. An old pre-collapse monitor, probably not connected to anything. Unused bandages would come in handy in a pinch.
Okay, blue box. What is in blue box?
It's filled with cannulas, those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now.
Take it anyway. You might need it.
A portable medical kit with all the essentials. I don't need any water right now.
But you might need later. Why not take some water? Let's try the key for this door.
Doesn't fit. I don't see how those things work.
Okay, school.
I don't have any business in the school.
Go there anyway. Okay, no. Okay. East.
An anatomically correct gentleman. Nice, soothing sounds.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
Okay. Robot shop.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Vultur's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Yay. This is inappropriate behavior, citizen. I have some questions about recent murders. You know, I arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't intelligence involved here. Okay. Okay, cut the silliness now.
Okay, cut the silliness now.
Okay. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I just have some questions regarding the murders.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
Then shoot.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath?
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
Okay.
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, you know, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
Yay.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I work with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please. Do you know anything about a woman who is seeing Carl Oscarson?
Nope, I hardly even knew the guy.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Ah, that's clever.
Okay, I can turn that off.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Cute little robot. What does this little guy do?
Clean, like a mean machine.
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
Okay.
What did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
Soon.
What does the pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit is your imagination.
Guess that belongs with the head up front. What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Gee, some people.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
Okay.
What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah, it keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
Your head is big. Oh, okay. That was pretty annoying place. Hopefully I don't need to go back there any time more.
Looks like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
Okay. Mimi Road.
All right, this is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently. Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum. Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Doorway, 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 doorway.
I'd say those are saffron crocuses.
Oh. Aha. Okay, he lives in there then.
There are many entrances around here. I need something to go on before I'd consider going inside. There are many.
There was the footprints.
The boot prints lead up the set of stairs. I should head up and have a look. This floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday.
Nah, this is some
Closed all the doors too.
old game.
Oh, just my luck.
Well, are you fond of filth or something?
Some 2016 maybe. I'm not really clue. Let's see. Game was Whispers of a Machine. ...2019. Jep. Aktuaalinen. Well. Couple years. Fun little point and click game. I like these kind of pixel graphics and pixel / hand drawn graphics and voice acting. Full voice acting. I was started a stream with point and click that didn't have any voice acting. I like, I don't really want to stream this game. So it's off-stream game. So I changed it to this one then.
In this case, yes. Official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice.
You don't want me to clean. That's a first, but sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Understood.
Okay.
Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
He's on
There.
this floor, just around the corner.
All
Where
right,
you can, where I
thanks.
can find it? That is stupid question.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago, I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange.
Hmm.
What do you think of Walter?
Funny guy. Yeah, I see him regularly in my work, and he always finds a new way to crack me up.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. I might recognize the man if I saw him.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
Okay.
What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Not really, sorry.
Okay. Let's turn that off.
Do you know a certain Carl Oscarson?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, a cop's gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
Okay.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. Believes in dialogue.
What I have learned about this game is that there has been some collapse of the systems or something, and this is like on Norway somewhere. Futuristic Norway after some collapse. Maybe like old systems got collapsed and something.
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
Okay, nothing else.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Okay, there's the 113.
Nothing. Guess no one's home. Locked.
Time to use strength.
The door looks reinforced. My strength won't be enough to break it. The door looks reinforced.
Okay.
My
Shoot it.
service pistol. The battery.
Shoot the door.
I don't want to shoot that. Nope, no fit. Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected.
Nothing. Flirt with the door. There's not option to flirt with door.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, master key.
Thanks. You can.
Alrighty.
It's the master key I was given to access the apartment at Mimir Road.
Let's go that apartment instead.
No point. It's not the right door.
But you go there anyway. You have master key. God damn it. Huh. Nothing there. It's code. 3-number code.
Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses. It's a bloody photograph of Carl and he's holding hands with a woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to she's wearing a brass necklace.
Okay.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
Hey, I used the master key and some kind of electronic code lock on the side lit up.
That's weird. Those pre-collapse gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open? Disconnect it, use an override code or something?
No way. Those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
Okay. And how am I supposed to do that?
Thanks. You can get.
Alrighty.
Here's your key back. Thanks for lending it to me.
You're welcome.
Okay. That was dead end. Footprints.
Lettuce, carrots, and something else. Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least. That's not the right entrance. More runes. Seems to be a common thing in Nordsund.
What is that? Clay.
All right, got some clay.
Yeah, I got clay.
Nice and thick. I can easily shape it with my hands. That combination makes no sense. That combination. A razor-sharp surgical scalpel. That combination. Carl Oscarson was fatally stabbed by an unknown assailant in the Nordson workshop hall.
Okay.
Maya, the first murder victim, was brutally stabbed to death in the Nordson Museum by an unknown attacker. Finding the identity of the tenant should be the first step to determining the door code.
Okay.
Gabriel seems like a straight shooter, a competent, no bullshit cop. Carl Oscarson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson workshop hall.
Okay.
There has to be some way to determine who rents that apartment. Anderson appears to be a decent chief of police. Stina Ruth, ex-agent, and the designated... Maya Strand, age 41, was the first murder victim and the superintendent of the Nordson Museum. Dr. Pearson seems competent, but he's definitely got some quirks. Walter sure is an oddball, but I have to say he's a breath of fresh air. It's easy to get stuck in gloom on a murder case like this, and some lighthearted humor helps take the edge off.
Okay. What is it here?
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
Why not? Go there anyway. You might find something. Okay.
That's not...
Okay. Entrance.
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
Yes.
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Upstairs.
All right, Maya's
Oh,
place.
this is Maya's
Let's
place.
see if I can find any clues in here.
Maya's bio. There's fingerprints there.
Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this panel here.
There. Okay, let's see. Smart scan. No.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum. Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one. Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind.
Edibles mushrooms, yeah.
This crude bed looks regularly used. Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway. A
Yeah,
trophy
drugs.
in the shape of a robotic
Drug
arm
plants.
with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's. Looks like various plant samples. I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples.
Might do.
Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
Check the panel.
A hidden safe.
Aha.
Locked, unfortunately, but there's a keyhole.
What if this key works in this?
It's a fit. Huh.
This is strange.
Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason.
Okay.
The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI? I think this case just got a lot more complicated.
Okay.
There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
Creed of the Conduit. I trust in my mind. God is my mind's creation, conceived in my mind and born by it. God is my mind's extension, and like child outlives his mother, so will God survive my mind's demise. Get Sister Fate. Blah 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 blah. Pilgrim's Prayer. I found your haven card, and may finally rest by your side. Uldra. Okay.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina.
New Katarina.
This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Consul P...
Okay. Nothing else here, okay. You can leave this place.
Looks like an old hovercraft. I don't need to go down to the ground right now. No, I'll leave her to her...
Okay.
I don't have any business in the school.
Hi.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. I should let you know Carl's body has arrived, and our coroner is waiting for you in the morgue.
Noted. I'll go and have a look shortly.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her. I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
All right, that's too bad. What do you know about the Conduit?
It's some fringe religious group, isn't it?
Yeah, terrorist classified.
Right. Are they tied to the case?
Sort of, but I'm still trying to figure out the details.
Understood. I'll let you know if I come across anything related to them.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 at Mimir Road. Can you help?
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Okay, thanks.
I will do that next after this conversation.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do. because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally or personally?
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But?
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks. What do you think of Walter, the robot guy?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's popular with the kids?
You have no idea. He's quite the entertainer with that little robot of his.
All right, I'm off.
Good
They
luck
they must have very boring life in this city. If that robot guy is best what they have.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Console PW, think new Katerina.
Oh,
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there.
I want to ask.
What do you make of this?
Some kind of reminder for a password?
Yeah, that's my theory too. What do you know about the conduit?
It's some fringe religion.
Yeah.
Right. Understood.
No. I'm not gonna walk around showing people mud for no reason. What do you think of this?
I'd stick with the gun, ma'am.
I found this in one of the drawers in the office.
Ah, well, feel free to use it if you think it can help the case.
I found this in Carl's coat. What do you make of it?
Not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Let's see not that room. The records.
Katerina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Okay.
I
Katarina
copied the
Berg.
information onto a loose page from my notebook. I don't think I need to look him up. I don't think I need to look him up. I don't need to look that up. I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
There is, but he's out of town until tomorrow. Can it wait?
Not really. I'll figure something out. Are you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait, don't tell me these murders are terrorist-related.
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen.
I'll let you know.
And I got used to the idea that this is pretty close to real life. Now, they're banned, the advanced AIs are banned. We are not allowed to make thinking AI. They make thinking AI and then war collapsed and now they AI is banned.
Do you know who Katerina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician. Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
What do you think of Walter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson wouldn't be the same without him.
What do you make of this?
No idea. Something to do with a password?
Looks that way, yeah. No, this note is just a reminder to myself. I don't need to.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the.
I believe.
Yes,
Wait,
I can't say for sure, but if there's
Oh.
anything you can tell me.
I'll let.
Are you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, don't tell me these murders are terrorist related.
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
What do you think of this?
Be careful with that. It's not the best thing to have loose in your pocket.
I don't need to show him that. No. I'm not gonna walk around showing people mud for no reason. That's all I needed.
Very well.
Okay.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. I don't have any business.
Okay. No school. Let's see. Kanttiina. Ja se mies on hävinnyt täältä. So this game is basically Warhammer. Might be something like that. I'm not really familiar with Warhammer 40K lore. I know some pieces from there and there. Well, whatever. From there and there. Doesn't make sense at all. Oh, this guy might know about the
Hi again.
Hey
keypad.
there. What can I do you for?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Katarina Berg. Katarina Berg. Nope, not ringing any bells.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that wasn't me.
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it. People have a tendency to accuse him of things.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Mayhaps. What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's a human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating for her as it would be for you.
Ooh, you know what I'm thinking?
No way. You'll ruin something, or worse.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick. She and I could solve mysteries together.
Walter, sometimes you take this ventriloquism skit a bit too far.
Pops could rig my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my left.
Let's not get into that, Nissa.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself, thanks.
Oh well, can't win them all.
What do you think of the conduit?
Lunatics, plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
It's true. I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse. I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nutjobs.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Okay, that was not helpful. Or maybe, let's see.
Hi again.
Hey there.
What do you make of this?
No idea. But isn't that Maya Strand's handwriting?
It is, yeah.
Oh, that lady sure liked puzzles. If I were you, I'd look for some hidden meaning in it.
I'm trying to make that.
Do you know anything?
Wow, a conduit book. That's crazy illegal, right?
Yep. Terrorist propaganda. Ever seen anything like it?
Never. I love my robots. Don't get me wrong, but those people are quite unhinged. Wouldn't go near them.
Maybe you already have. The Nordson cell has been hiding in plain sight.
Creepy. You better go catch them fast, then.
No. I'm not gonna walk around showing people mud for no reason. Nah, I don't want to scare the poor guy. I don't want to share that with him. What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
Okay.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police.
Yeah, based on the note from Carl's code, the immigration date is important somehow. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Oh.
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Take this up. Write this up.
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Yeah. So maybe it's the May 13. Maybe that is the door code. May 13. No.
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. This was used as a book. It reads, Consul. Yeah, it's probably likely that we're dealing with the same Katarina in both of these cases.
New Katarina.
This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Consul PW, think new Katarina. Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordson? Kisses.
Wait.
Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordson?
Ah. Now I get it. First day.
Katarina
Flipped.
Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson.
Ah. It's
She's been in
13.
Nordson for 2 years.
And okay, that's the date, but flipped. So it's like 315. Aha!
Wow, a code and a fingerprint? These people have absurd safety concerns.
Huge brain. Got the answer.
Still won't open. The code lock must be blocking the door.
What? Maybe I need the key.
Hey, Sven,
Yeah?
I figured out the code, but now the electronic lock seems to require a fingerprint too.
Well, you need to find the tenant then, or another person they may have given access to.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't see a point in bringing that up. Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Maybe I need to go get finger from body.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
What's your opinion on Volter, the robot maker?
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic when I need to calm down an anxious child. Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child. Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right, now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay, thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
Okay.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely...
Okay.
What else?
Oh. I just now...
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2,300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
I distracted him and stole finger from corpse.
So there's this locked door that I'm trying to get through.
Unless this door needs medical attention, I'd suggest asking someone else.
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
That old terrorist organization. What of it?
Well, have you ever heard about it still being around?
I'm sure the ideology still thrives in places. The lure of artificial intelligence will never be fully diminished.
Right, but you're not aware of anyone being more than a little interested.
If you're asking me, would I report a terrorist if I knew one, the answer is yes. But currently, I don't.
Okay, thanks. That's a horrible idea, after all the trouble I went through to get it. No, this note... What do you make of this?
New Katarina implies there's an old Katarina. Perhaps this person assumed a different identity at some point.
Yeah, maybe. Are you familiar with the Conduit?
That old terrorist.
Well, have you ever heard...
I'm sure the idea...
Right.
If you're at, but...
Okay.
Okay.
I shouldn't show... Ever use something like this?
I haven't, no.
Think it could be used to create a replica of a body part?
A small one, sure. If you have the mold for it.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Okay. So it will be used to take the fingerprint from the finger or something. But I severed the finger. From dead body. But he doesn't need it. He's dead. Here we go.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation. Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough.
Let's try same code. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. It can be very long or very short.
Odd looking thing. No idea what it's for. Looks like something is missing here. Some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens. I wonder what's inside.
Open and look inside.
Some kind of...
Then open it.
Big enough for 2 people. Recently used.
Letter.
There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago.